Oh. What the oh, okay. That was a harsh way of starting. Formula One World Championship. FIA. Oh. Oh, we've got official branding here. Okay.
I think calling something F1 basically demands that it be licensed.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Okay. That sure is an F1 vehicle. Uh-huh. Just immediately everything else looks 100 times less impressive. Yup.
Sponsored by Goodyear.
Goodyear. You want to buy Goodyear tires. You're getting very sleepy. Oh, I don't like that texture at all.
The pavement texture is bad.
That's real bad. Oh, cameraman, you're getting too far. You got to come back in.
This shot will be great if we truck away and tip to a Dutch angle.
Yeah, right? They'll be afraid of how powerful the car is.
Although, it is funny because, like, in car commercials, there are very specific speeds that you film them at.
Yeah.
Because of how the tires will then look. You cross through speeds that are a multiple of the frame rate.
That makes sense.
And they're generally fairly slow, actually.
Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense.
So that you could actually conceivably do that truck away shot.
And have it look not like these tires, where they're just like, just a blurry mess.
Yeah. You'll see a lot of shots where the apparent...
Oh, Jesus!
The apparent motion of the tire goes from backwards to forwards.
Yeah.
To give you that feeling of speeding up. But it's all just selecting speeds based on your frame rates.
Alrighty. Well, welcome to F1 Challenge, by the way. I'm Rick.
And I'm Peter.
Whoa! I was going to make a joke about, like, oh, the music was diegetic. It was playing out of the speakers in the car, and then it turned around and fucking hit us, so...
Yep.
What do we have for options before we dive in? Yeah, this all seems about right. Okay. Arcade mode. Oh, wow, yeah, we're very officially licensed here. Holy cow. I assume that's Schumacher, and not Schernacher. Benetton B195 Renault RS7. None of this means anything to me. Yu Katayama. A Tyrrell 023, Yamaha OX10C. D Hill. Williams FW17 Renault RS7. Don't know any, all right. Oh, McLaren. Okay. I might go with this just because that's one. I'm familiar with Renault.
I think that Renault is the engine because that was repeated on a couple of those. The engine that they're using, whereas this one's using a Mercedes engine.
Gotcha. Okay. M. Hakkinen. J. Alesi, Ferrari.
Is, of course, using a Ferrari engine.
Yeah. And then we're back to here. I'm going to go with this one. Go with McLaren.
Okay.
Automatic, please. Thank you. Hockenheim, Suzuka, Monte Carlo, Neo City. Oh, Novice, Neo City Advanced. There's like a little extra like lumpy bit over there. Neo City Expert, and we're doing like off-roading with that one. Let's try Monte Carlo. I feel like Monte Carlo shows up in a lot of racing games.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a famous course. It is... They shut down downtown Monte Carlo to do it, kind of thing. They did this for Vegas recently, didn't they? F1, used the Vegas strip. Oh, yeah, I think
so. Oh, this is very interesting that you can do, like, all these little... Long life, high grip. Oh, I'm gonna have to
come in for tire changes.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the long life then. Let's.
I like that we're using the British spelling.
Yeah, let's just go in with no fuel. This is honestly a fairly impressive level of like detail management here. I'm gonna stick with the defaults, but that's interesting. Oh, B is revving the engine. Can I change the cameras? The real thing.
It's on automatic transmission, so that's...
Whoa, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, my God. Oh, there we go.
Unrealistic crashing.
Doesn't really change much camera-wise.
You would already be destroyed.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, the camera difference seems pretty minimal, to be honest.
Yep.
I think A is my brakes. It's hard to tell. Whoop. Oh my god. Let's try this, see if there's any real difference. Not much. Oh god. This is a nightmare.
Are we taking on damage? Is it that kind of a racing game? Doesn't look like it.
No. I can't tell where. I guess I'm the blinking one.
Yeah. You're in 23rd of 24th position.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to take a real hard turn here. I tried to brake as hard as I could. All right. Okay.
Well, the noise is pretty correct.
Yeah, there's the high kind of.
Yeah,
oh my god.
That's the speeds that Formula One racer engines go at.
That's fair. Oop. Fucking go-karts out here. Yeah, I'm not the only one doing terrible. That's good. Just trying to cut that a little closer than that. Oh, didn't see. Okay, it's fine. We're fine, actually. We're fine. Uh-oh. We're sparking.
Oh, are we taking on permanent damage?
I don't know. We stopped sparking, so I don't know. Oh, whoa, okay.
We got pitted a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, getting a little better at these turns.
I mean, it takes a while to feel out what the handling is like in a game.
Yeah. Whoop. Oops, oh, maybe the person in front of me was sparking last time. Oh, come on. Oh, God.
Hey, Rick.
Shit, yeah?
You got 6 more laps.
Do I really? Oh, my God, I do. Oh, God, okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, nope.
I wonder if that's just like Monte Carlo is so short that they do 8 laps for it to add up to some sort of reasonable distance.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, we're doing standard like CD radio, like radio style, or I guess more, yeah, like CD soundtrack stuff.
Music had to fade out so they could load another track.
Yeah. Or we're done?
Can't be just done.
There we go.
They couldn't have expected you to do 8 laps in that time. Oh, it's just the same track. Took a long time to load around.
They didn't bother to set a loop point or anything. There's like, it's CD audio. Good luck. Oh, damn it, nope. Get the fuck. I am slowly gaining ground on at least my competitors, not the folks at the top, but
yeah,
come on, man.
You've climbed through a quarter of the positions. Like in true racing game fashion, you started
Where did they go?
seated last. So
yeah. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, that turn is
that
demonic.
Is yeah, that's tight.
Like, does like an S turn like that tight actually exist in the Monte Carlo like course?
Probably.
Jesus.
There's some pretty crazy turns in some of these.
Oh my god. Oh, there is a pit too. Whoops. But I haven't noticed any, like, I'm looking at my fuel and my fuel seems fine.
So this is probably why you're so far behind them, to some extent.
Yeah.
Because you started with 200 liters of fuel.
Oh, which is probably slowed down.
Which is
down quite a
significant amount of weight.
Yeah.
And you're at lap 4 of 8, and you've only used a quarter of a tank, so you probably could have loaded 100 liters of fuel, or 50 and gone into the pit once.
Yeah, I think so.
And carried a lot less weight, because it's probably a high proportion of the weight that is your fuel.
I would believe that, yeah.
But they do everything that they can to cut weight from everywhere else.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. We're gaining ground, though.
It's why if you were to actually crash like that at all, your car would just fall apart.
Yes, because there's not enough structure there because they are trying to keep it light. All right. Oh, damn it! Yep. Ooh, tight one. Okay. Damage doesn't seem to be doing anything, though, so that's at least something.
Yeah, this is accurate shape to the actual Monte Carlo course.
Dang, all right.
Including the, like, tight hairpins.
2 90-degree turns back-to-back.
Yeah, the narrow, like, juts. The tunnel section that takes you out into a left turn on the harbor. Or whatever. Yeah.
All right.
Actual course looks just like that.
That is nuts. Oh, God damn it. I'm, like, ping-ponging back and forth. I can't correct in time. Okay.
Hey, you've gone through half of the positions, though.
Yeah, we're slowly climbing.
Yeah, your top speed is probably slowly drifting upwards as you get less and less fuel in the car.
Oh. Yeah,
I don't know what
that.
the, like, wing position, I know that has to do with how aggressively you stick and how best, how best you can accelerate, but also how much drag you're putting out there. So.
Doing it one way is going to increase your air resistance, which keeps you plastered to the ground.
Yep.
The other one cuts through the air, gives you a little bit more speed.
Yeah, but then you have less traction.
Yeah, you're skidding all over the place. It does seem like the tire marks stay consistent though. Anytime someone plants a tire mark, it seems like it stays for the rest of the race. It's pretty neat. Nice bit of detail on
I
that.
wonder what sort of indication they have for how much tire you have left on your tires, because I don't see like a tire meter, you know?
I don't, and like the treads still look like they're on there. Like it doesn't look like they're balding.
It's funny you say that because they are actually already bald because they're racing tires.
Oh, I guess that's fair, yeah. Yeah, I don't know then. Maybe mine are in rough shape because they don't look bald right now. Oh my god. Oh, I thought I was going to nail that.
You almost clipped it, but that's sort of the way you want to do it.
It's true. Oh, damn it. Whoop, no, go. Hit the wrong button. Here we go.
If we're going to do one F1 race, it's probably best to do Monte Carlo because it is...
It's like the most recognizable, I think, too.
Yes, and it's the one that's the least forgiving, most demanding on the circuit, just in general.
Yeah.
Neo City sounds like it's just one invented for this game.
Presumably, yeah.
Or Neocity.
Yeah, Neocity Zone.
1 lap to go.
Can I get into the top 10? Gonna be a tight one.
It's not even actually showing all of the cars on the...
Yeah.
You got like 4 being shown.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they're deciding which ones to show and which ones not to.
Probably the first car, the last car, but I don't know the other ones. It would be interesting if it was just like the quarters.
Oh no!
You know, the first car, the 6th car, the...
Oh, yeah, that'd be interesting.
Like it's a box and whisker plot.
I'm trying to remember how those... Oh, where it's like... no, I'm thinking of the one that's like it's a bar and then there's like 2 little sticks coming off the sides. Or the top and the bottom.
That's box and whisker.
Is that? Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, so the shape of a box and whisker plot indicates where the minimum and the maximum are.
Yeah.
And then where the box is at the 25 and the 75.
Gotcha. Yeah,
and there's usually a line at the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a a way to
turn the other way.
graphically display the...
When I passed somebody, how am I... Oh, there we go. I was like, how am I not in 10th? I passed somebody, goddammit.
You hadn't officially passed them on the route yet, and now you fell behind them again, even though I didn't see them there?
Oh.
Were they in the pit? Oh, 3 people were going into the pit.
Oh, my God. All right, so this is my chance to make my move.
This is when going in with all the fuel helps you.
A little bit, because I don't have to stop at all.
Gain a bunch of position on every... You put in long life tires, right?
I did, yeah. I think 120 milliliters maybe might have been like... Even 100 might have been fine. 120 might have been good for safety, but... I think that would have been the magic number. That looks like a cop car.
That one that you just hit?
Yep.
It's an F1 cop car, sponsored by cops.
La Polizia.
Polizei.
Oh, yeah.
Polizia. I mean, the word in many languages is basically police.
Yes.
I'm reminded of a time when I was in Germany on exchange, and I don't speak German. It wasn't a requirement for that particular exchange program.
Okay.
But I went to see a play.
Ooh.
In German.
Okay.
I got a lot of the gist of what was going on, even though I could not understand what they were saying, which is a sign of good acting.
That's good, yeah, that they can get it across even if you if you cannot comprehend the words being spoken.
Yeah.
All right, 6th place. Not bad. I can live with that.
Yeah.
Game over. Gotta love the arcade era of stuff. This was a Saturn exclusive. This was not in arcades. So it's very weird for them to just throw game over that fast
to call it an arcade game style.
Yeah. Well, wow, they kicked us all the way out, and this is... We didn't even see the Sega...
to the restart, yeah.
We saw the Sega Sports. I don't remember seeing the Sega at the start, though. Yeah, wow. Nothing. No high score table thing. Nothing. I mean, maybe there is and we just didn't get it. But, like, geez, that really threw us hard out of there.
Yeah, and if they were going to call it arcade mode, they should have been, like, insert coin.
Yeah, something. Might do, like, one more just to do it. It'll do, like, the Ferrari.
Take a novice course.
I was debating either
Hockenheim looks like it's got big opens.
I was going to say, let's do this one.
Hard turns.
Yeah, let's see if we can take. Let's see if we can take first. If we can manage. If we can squeeze one out there. Fuel.
Well, let's see how long Hockenheim is.
Oh yeah. How long was Monte Carlo?
3 1/3 kilometers times 8.
Times 8, so that's 26 2/3 total. All right. Which means, and we got to about here. So our fuel efficiency was in the realm of like 32 to 35 kilometers per liter per. No, 3 1/4 ish kilometers per liter.
The current Hockenheim F1 circuit is 4.5 kilometers. Introduced in 2002 after significant redesigns, shortened the track and eliminated along forest straights of the previous layout. Okay, so it's a long course in the old one.
Okay, I'm going to go with 150 then, because I don't know even how many laps we're doing.
Right. I don't know if the standard for F1 is to do a certain distance or if it's just...
Yeah.
It's 8 laps.
Dang, all right, 150 was the right call then.
Yeah.
This.
It used to be 6.8 kilometers long.
Oh dang! Oh wow! Yeah, that's a lot longer. Now it's like
twice
2/3
as long as the
Monte Carlo.
Yeah,
yeah.
That was a little trippy section there, where it sounded like you're going super fast, but everybody's making distance at the same speed for a little bit.
Yeah, right. So we're all whoop.
So and the background zooming by was so much the same that it just looked like the game was
It's kind of like, I don't know, man.
Stuck for a second.
So we'll see if we did correct, if we chose correctly with our fuel this time.
Yep.
I didn't really mess with any of the other stuff going on there, but it is nice that we don't seem to have to worry about damage to the car. Other than tires, I guess, but...
Yeah, and who knows if that actually was like we need to get tires swapped out, or if that's just like how grippy of a response are you looking for?
Right. Because like these tires look exactly like our tires and the other one did at the end of the race, so we're already off to a much better start here.
Yeah, still in the first lap and already moved up 9 positions. Well, moved up 8 positions. Whatever.
Yeah, we moved up. Okay. Got a big right turn. Oof, coming up shortly. Is this a good time to tell people that I'm going to be racing cars next year? This is not true. I'm not racing cars. Not in a billion years. So here's a fun, silly story that I can get into while we're doing this. So for Beeble's bachelor party, I was in charge of that. I was his best man, and it was me and him and 2 others out in Vegas. And Beeble at the time, and he still is, but at the time he was especially into like like just sports car stuff, just like fast fucking cars.
Yep.
And he was really into like Porsches and all those things. He probably also was very into McLaren at the time. I don't think he was very into Ferraris.
Okay.
But so one that I knew was on his list of like dream car to ever even just sit in was a Porsche 911.
Sure. Classic.
Yeah. And which also, yeah, by virtue of being classic means it's fucking everywhere too if you are actually looking. So we found a place in Vegas, I think it was called Speed Vegas.
Yep.
And it is essentially a thing where you can pay to get behind the wheel of a sports car, supercar, what have you. And so they had a Porsche 911. So we went out, we drove like 20 minutes into the desert to this tiny like private like racetrack style thing, and he did a couple laps with in a Porsche 911 as a thing. They had like a driving instructor to teach how to do it and all that stuff. And at one point that like someone there had asked me as the person who had kind of organized things, like, hey, do you want to do like ask the three of us really like, do you guys want to do this also? Like, we've got space today and there's open slots, so if you wanted to get in here, we could make that happen. The other two are kind of like, I don't know, it's fine. He should do the thing, and like we can just hang. It's no big deal. Me, I was like, also in a similar vein of like, no, this is his thing. But also, I had exactly zero spare cash of my own.
Yep.
On this trip, I was at the time very close to broke, and I was like everything was on as close to budget as I could make it without it like being obvious, but. Also, I was like, man, I would have a heart attack and die driving one of these fucking things. There were so many times where it was like, oh, so you got to accelerate through this thing, and then you got to brake here, and then do the handbrake on this one specifically, and like watching people do like half spin out, but like intentional turns and things. Like, nope, no, thank you. Ooh, that was weird. But it just reminded me of some of that with all of this.
Next time I find myself having enough spare cash to go have a trip to Vegas, maybe I will do that.
Yeah.
Because that is one of the things that I low-key would like to do.
Okay.
I haven't done any official on-a-track rally sport type stuff. I have driven rather irresponsibly down a mountain in the middle of the night.
Oh, nice.
It was great. I had a wedding client. I was doing photos on the top of a mountain.
Cool, all right.
Because it was a location that had a like hall that you could rent out there, but it was on a mountain peak.
All right.
And on my way there, driving up, I was like, ooh, this seems like it will be a fun drive down. And so I went into sort of like intense rally driving mode and like accelerating and then braking for turns and
nice.
It was a really fun ride, but I had to like sit and wait for 15 minutes after I finished it to uncook my brakes.
Oh, jeez.
Because like I didn't have racing brakes. I didn't have high performance stuff in my car. It was just like, it was my Honda Fit. It was technically a sports car. It was a sport model. Okay. But it wasn't like tuned to the nines or anything like that. But it was so fun to ride. But you could smell it when at the base. I was like, oh yeah, those are cooked.
Oops.
Let's just let that cool down for a little bit.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, if you get a chance, Speed Vegas was a solid time. They were in the middle of like building like a viewing platform. It wasn't available at the time, so we were kind of like at ground level. But people had a great time. He wanted to go back and do it again if he got a good chance. So you got sterling review on that side of things.
Well, maybe I'll hit up the Beebles about a Vegas trip.
Yeah. No.
Don't go in for a
we
refuel.
are way lower on fuel than I thought we were going to be, though.
Well, it is twice the length of course that you were doing before.
Yeah.
As we have discovered. So you might need to pit.
Yep. These top three bastards are actually giving me a run for my money.
Yeah, pitting on the next lap while you still have some room to catch up might be smart.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Wow, you just slammed into the wall.
There we go. I have to, like, correct my steer there. was debating this lap versus this coming lap versus the one after, but this probably isn't the worst time for it.
There's one other road where I have sort of taken into sort of rally mode of driving.
Yeah.
Because it is so frequently very empty of cars. It's the Kangamangas Highway up in New Hampshire, which goes through a mountain pass, and so it's a nice scenic climb with a lot of hairpins.
Okay.
And I did that.
Oh, jeez.
In sort of aggressive rally mode in the winter.
Oh boy. Oh, hope you had good tires for that.
I did.
Okay.
And thankfully, that was not the time that I put my car into the ditch on that highway, which I have done.
Oh boy, yeah, that's not so good.
That was the time when I was driving very normally, and it was just extremely icy. And so I slipped. This is before I had the Honda Fit. This was my
oh my god,
Acura Accord, rather. Sorry. My Accord.
Oh, we have to go into this mode here. Okay.
Do you have to like execute the pit stop?
I don't know. We're taking a long time here, though.
Yep. Where's your pit? Is one of these guys on the right? How much fuel did they do?
Oh, like none. I hit a button and it just gave me like that. Just did tires, basically.
Yeah, there was probably more button inputs for how much fuel to fuel up.
No, that's not great. We've lost so many places.
Well, hopefully it's enough fuel for the last 2 laps, and other people will go pitting.
3 laps.
Oh, right, 3 laps.
Oh, jeez.
So the time that I put the Accord into the ditch, it had been that my heat wasn't working.
Oh, no.
And then putting it into the ditch actually fixed that.
Just like knocked shit around?
Apparently, yeah.
Damn, all right.
Because my heat was working again after that, and I was like, great, I don't have to wear a coat to drive.
Yeah.
I mean, I still bring a coat, obviously, when I'm somewhere in the winter, but it is nice to have heat.
It's nice to not have to be, like, actively bundled up.
Yeah, well, and with the heat not working, that also meant that I had to drive with the windows down because I couldn't get defrost mode to happen, so my breath would cause ice on the window.
Oh my God.
So not only was it cold in the winter and driving in the winter, but I had to drive with my windows down to not fog up. And by fog up, I mean ice up.
God, I do not miss... I had a Dodge Neon that didn't have, like, that, like, specific level of kind of jank going on, but it was just kind of like a little of everything. It was old enough that, like, the windows were manual, like crank windows, which honestly I kind of prefer anyway. Like, it's just nice to have that.
Yep.
But
one less electronic system to break.
Exactly.
Just a mechanical linkage.
Yep. But like it took forever to get the defrost working on that thing, and like just little things. The heat, it worked, but it was not always very efficient, I guess. It was not very effective, I guess, is maybe the better word. It'd be on and blasting, and I'd still be, like, cold. If it was cold enough outside, it was just like, yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. Ah, come on. Man, I hope I can get some more places here. Jeez.
The other cars must have to go do a pit drop.
Unfortunately, I think the car that's in the lead, which is that blue-white,
yeah,
I think they already took their pit stop because they were coming up from behind. They were way ahead at one point.
Oh, boy.
And then suddenly I was ahead of them, and they jumped ahead after, I think, their pit. So we're going to see, but we might be in trouble here. I mean, we're already... oh, no, we took 6th last time. We're like, we're already doing better, but we're not.
We're
close.
Pre-pit.
Yeah,
we didn't get a lot of fuel during that pit stop.
No, we sure did not.
Strikes me as odd. They should have been able to drop more into there.
I think I'm going to have to stop again. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. I'm just barely not going to have enough for the final lap. It sucks, but we've had 2 pips right now. We had like 4 and a little bit more going into this lap.
Yep.
So I'm going to need... Let's see if we can figure out how to do this right this time.
All right, pull over to one of the side spots. Fuel.
Oh, God damn it. Right there. That's all we're going to need. That's so annoying.
You had to slide down and select some amount of fuel.
You have to press down and then press right to get it there.
The annoying thing is you should be able to be making those decisions while it's piloting you. Was it piloting you into the pit?
It was.
Yeah, you should be making those choices while you're coming in. Because that's something that the pit boss does.
Yeah, and you'd be presumably there'd be some radio conversation happening at that point anyway, and
Yep.
There'd be no need to show up and go, give me 3/4 and a large fry.
Right.
Jesus, yeah, I think first is about to finish.
With the accurate loop spot in the music.
Yeah, what a perfect time for it.
Right at the tight corner.
Okay.
It is interesting that there doesn't seem to be a standardized length for Formula One races.
Yeah, that is a little odd.
That it was 8 laps for all of these.
Yeah. I wonder if that's normally how this works, or if that's just the game just deciding to go with that.
I do not pay attention to racing at all, so I don't know.
I do not know the first thing about auto racing.
I know that in NASCAR it's a team sport.
Yep.
And F1 seems to be more of an individual sport.
Yeah, you are the driver for your given team, organization, what have you. Dang. Well, we stayed in the top 10.
All right.
Holy cow. It's fine. It's not real. I've never been big on realistic racers.
Yep.
Which this seems to be aiming for. It does seem like the detail is kind of nice. Again,
it's all right.
Yeah, it's fine. If you're into realistic F1 type stuff, then this might scratch an itch.
Right.
Kind of nicely, but
I mean, it might be frustratingly not enough choices for the modern F1 gamer.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot more specifics that you can knuckle down into playing Forza than you are here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's fine. I'd say it's probably better than High Velocity.
Yes, that was
that was janky. That was rough.
Sure was.
But yeah, all right. Well, why don't we'll wrap this one up. We'll come back next time and play something different.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.